Hey, what's up guys? It's Pony by Feig here, and here with the deck profile of my Gusto plants. So I've been recently playing with this deck, and I'm loving it. This deck is really fun, it's it's really fits my playstyle, I guess. Personally, I this is like the deck to go to right now. Like on D.D.R or on Dueling Network. I'm playing this deck. Anyways, let's just get on with the deck list, and I'll explain some of the choices that I make afterwards. So we run one Dandelion, one Lone Fire Blossom, one Spore, two Cams, two Windows, three Gusto Eagle, three Gusto Griffin, three Gusto Goldo, three Tempest, two Debris, one Creature Swap, two D.D.Rs, one Dark Hole, one Foolish Burial, two Forbidden Lances, one Gold Sark, two MSTs, three Pot of Dualities, one Bottomless Trap Hole, one Compulsory, two Fiendish Chains, one Mirror Force, and one Solemn Warning. And for the extra deck, we have one Catastor, one Ancient Fairy Dragon, one Black Rose Dragon, one Crimson Blader, one De Gusto Goldos, one Dragoon Knight D.D.R, Mistburg Colossalus, one Orient Dragon, one Scrap Dragon, Star Eater, Stardust Dragon, Lightning Chidori, Maestro, Dragosack, and Big Eye. And for the side deck, it's not really I guess it's a side deck that deals with one problem only. So, we have one Consecrated Lights, two Effect Veilers, two Maxis, one MST, two Soul Takers, two XYZ Encore, one Malevolent Catastrophe, two Royal Decrees, and two Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. So what this side deck is mainly, the purpose of the side deck really is to deal with Ophion, deal with Crimson Bladers, and to deal with Archlord Christias. So those three cards that I mentioned really shut down this deck. Ophion and Crimson Blader maybe not so much, but definitely Archlord Christia. So to deal with them, I do have two Soul Takers. I have two XYZ Encores for like Ophion. Evil Swarm matchup, I have Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors and the Consecrated Lights. So this deck is really heavily sided for that Ophion. Really, can I emphasize really enough? So yeah, that's one of the things that really hurt this deck. Another thing is Inzectors. When they constantly start popping stuff, it doesn't get my effects off. So, though that's why Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is a really good card for the side deck. Yeah, enough to side deck. To the main deck. The Plant Engine. Really nice. Works hand in hand with like the Dragon Roller engine, as probably everyone knows. The Dragon Ruler plants is it topped YCS Toronto, but it wasn't really a plant engine, but you know it still topped. And yeah, like I said, it works hand in hand. Debris Dragon now has a card for a one-turn Black Rose. Cause before we did have lightning, but now that lightning's banished, not banished, banned, uh, sent to the Shadow Realms, if you may. But now that it's banned, uh, Dandelion kind of replaces that purpose of a one card Black Rose, really. And plus the two free tokens, perfect for synchro plays. Lone Fire is there just to, you know, get to Dandy or Spore faster, and Yeah, that's like the plant engine. Helps this deck out a lot, and it doesn't hurt this deck too much, even though there's like 3 cards that should clog it, but it's not. So we do run of course we have to run the recruiter loop. That's the Gusto engine right there. So we do run 3 of the Eagles, 3 of the Goldos, but not 3 of the Windows. So I've only run 2 Windows because the recruiters clog up my hand. Um, and plus Windows like the worst one out of the 3. By all means, Windows is great and all, but it's like the worst one because it's not one of the viable targets for creature swaps. So Windows just I guess like a bridge for the other 2. Yeah, that window, it could get recycled anyway with Cam, so 2 is like a perfect number for it, and you abuse these other 2 for synchro plays or just them dying by battle. So that's like the recruiter loop there. Gusto Griffin, it just works hand in hand with like the Dragon Ruler. As you can see, the Dragon Ruler engine is pretty important in this deck. So Gusto Griffin allows me to special summon any Gusto monster from my deck. So it doesn't miss timing with Tempest, the discarding effect to add another dragon. So Griffin is a really nice card for these Gustos, and Tempest helps me search out other Tempests or a Debris Dragon. And Debris Dragon, like I said before, is a 1-turn Black Rose now, and plus it's still a level 4 Wind, which means it opens up Exceed plays for Lightning Chidori, and Lightning Chidori is a really good card. It you just overlay Cam and Debris, and bam, there you go. It's not too hard to get out. So I do run 3 Powder Dualities, just for consistency, and plus I do play 2 windows, so I kind of replaced the window with a Pot of Duality, because Pot just helps me get to my combo pieces faster, and plus I could just set a recruiter, activate Pot, and pass my turn off, because the recruiter loop is a pretty safe defensive option, I guess. So yeah, that's why Pot is there. D.D.R. There have been some builds where Dragon Rulers are running this, and I was actually running this, or I was actually testing this once I knew Lightning got banned, and it basically does what Lightning did, except instead of just only grabbing Tempest, I could grab any of my other banished cards that I do get after special summoning with Tempest effect. So I could banish like an Eagle, and then special summon it with D.D.R. So that gives me a level 8 synchro play right there, and it works really well with Griffin as well. So that discard effect, discard the Griffin, grab something from the banish zone, and basically not even minus too much. So D.D.R, really nice card. Foolish Burial, I did add this in. I added this in for two purposes. One is to get to my Dandelion or Spore faster, and 2 is to get to my Tempest faster. Cause there are times where Tempest is I just can't get into it. Like 5 turns later, I still don't have Tempest. So Foolish Burial just helps with me dumping a Tempest into the grave in order for me to, special summon Tempest and go off from there. So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, I guess I could talk about Misper Colossalus. This card is really good. It deals with that Ophion, that I keep saying is a pretty hard card to deal with this deck. So it's not too hard to really get out, because we do have Dandelion now, and Dandelion special summons 2 fluff tokens that are both level 1, so I could just synchro with Eagle or maybe Spore. So that's one way of getting it out. Maybe I do have a window on the field and I have Eagle on my hand or Spore. I could synchro into Mistborn Colossalist that way. So this card really helps with that. And I run Orient Dragon here because it's a wind dragon, and plus it's a level 6 because sometimes I find myself in a awkward situation late game where I only have like D.D.R and maybe 2 fluff tokens or a window. So if I summon the D.D.R, I could go into Orient Dragon and go in for like 23 attack late game. Yeah, it's a really nice card. Disrupts synchro plays. And last card I'm going to talk about is Star Eater. Star Eater is basically like the Gaga Cowboy in this deck. Because you usually summon Gaga Cowboy late game, right? So if you summon this card late game, it's really instant win. Its synchro summon can't be negated. Plus, during the battle phase, it's unaffected by card effects. So yeah, I basically consider this like the Gaga Cowboy of the deck. Obviously not as good, but kind of like the same purpose. But yeah, this is the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'm out. Peace.